Good evening, everybody, and welcome to R.A. Fagnall Hall. We're on the campus of Elmhurst College in Elmhurst, Illinois. It is time for Blue Jay Volleyball here on BlueJayTV.com. We thank you so much for tuning in tonight. The 10-17 Elmhurst College Blue Jays entertain the 21-6 Illinois Wesleyan Titans in a CCIW battle. This is really a game for second place in the CCIW because Milliken has already clinched the conference championship. The Big Blues 7-0 in the CCIW. Both of these two teams tonight are both 5-2, so they are both battling for second place. Let's now go to the public address announcer and Bruce Hill for the player introductions in his senior night here at Elmhurst College.
Number 16, Allie Rogers. Joining our parents, Beth and John Rogers. Allie is a 4-year letter winner for the Blue Jays and outside hitter. This season, she leads the team in kills, 265, and kills per set, .285. In her career, she has played in 138 matches while totaling 1,145 kills, 125 assists, 120 service aces, 802 digs, and 122 blocks. Her 1,145 kills ranks 10th in career history at Elmhurst. She's a graduate of Elmhurst South High School in Nebraska and the daughter of Beth and John Rogers. Allie Rogers. Number 9, Amy Schreiber, and her parents Steve and Pam Schreiber. Amy is a 4-year letter winner for the Blue Jays at Libro, named an all-tournament team selection at the UC Santa Cruz tournament and a CCIW Defensive Player of the Week earlier this season. Schreiber leads the Blue Jays in digs and digs per set while ranking second on the squad in service aces. A 2-time all-conference selection, Schreiber has played in 131 career matches and owns totals of 21 kills, 475 assists, 122 service aces, and 2,127 digs. She is Elmhurst's all-time leader in total digs, while ranking 4th in career digs per set at 4.37. Graduate of Pittsburgh High School in Wisconsin, she is the daughter of Pam and Steve Schreiber. Number 18, Allie Scouring, joined by her parents Ted and Judy Scouring. Allie is a 4-year member of the Blue Jays and middle hitter. This season, she ranks 3rd on the team in kills while leading the team in blocks. Named to the all-tournament team at the Midwest Invitational earlier this year, Scouring has played in 41 career matches and owns totals of 137 kills, 2 assists, 9 service aces, 41 digs, and 81 blocks. A graduate of Prospect High School, she is the daughter of Judy and Ted Scouring. Allie Scouring. Number 11, Hannah Davis, joined by her dad, Daniel. Hannah is a 3-year letter winner who joined the Blue Jays prior to the start of her sophomore year. Named the CCIW Offensive Player of the Week this season, Davis ranks 2nd on the team in kills per set, and total blocks, while leading the team in hitting percentage at .234. In her career, Davis has played in 93 matches
So there you have it, senior night. All the seniors really contributing mightily, which is pretty cool. They all have done an outstanding job here at Elmhurst College, and it's great that they recognize the ladies here on the final game of the regular season. Now, both of these two teams could meet each other in the CCIW tournament over the weekend in Decatur. Millikin University will have the #1 seed. Illinois Wesleyan, Carthage, and Elmhurst, as I mentioned, all battling for second place. Illinois Wesleyan probably will get the #2 seed, so if Elmhurst wins tonight, they could get the 3 seed. If they lose tonight, they'll probably get the 4 seed. So either way, it'll probably be Elmhurst and Carthage playing in one of the semifinal CCIW tournament games. That'll be played again at Millikin on Friday, the 2 semis, and then the championship game will be Saturday, November 4th, for the CCIW championship at Millikin this Saturday. Now everybody on their feet, as we are going to play now our national anthem. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem by Hannah Davis. Boy, the middle hitter, one of the seniors being honored here tonight. She can do it all, sing the national anthem as well. Now the player introductions. Let's listen in to Bruce Hill. So there you have the starting lineups for tonight's match. Best of 5. All the matches are played up to 25, unless we go to the 5th set, which would be played up to 15. Have to win by 2, rally scoring system. Your officials tonight, the R1, Christian Kashizak. The R2 is Merrick Frotch. And the 2 line judges, Paula McAleese and Sinkwe Robinson. So we are about ready to go here tonight. Happy Halloween, by the way, to all of you ghosts and goblins out there. Hopefully you enjoyed your trick-or-treaters and everybody's safe at home and tuning in to Blue Jay volleyball while counting your candy and putting a couple in your mouth. Why not, right? As I mentioned, both of these two teams with identical conference marks of 5-2. There's a three-way tie for second place in the conference. Carthage is also 5-2. Milliken has already wrapped up the conference championship, going undefeated. Milliken is at 1-6 Carroll tonight. There's a block by Illinois Wesleyan, so it's going to be 1-0 in favor of the Titans as the first set gets underway here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. Kira Jackson, a 5'8" sophomore, with the serve for the Titans. From the back row up the middle, it was Taylor Zerline, and we got a violation, and point's going to go to the Blue Jays to tie the game up at 1. Serving now is Taylor Nurchie, one of the seniors being honored here tonight, senior setter. Taylor with 255 assists coming into tonight. To the far side now, the left-hander, Mel Lundeen, blocked by the Titans, and now Wesleyan on the attack, and they're going to get the point. Titans lead it now by the score of 2-1. Take another look at it here. To the far side, partially blocked by the Blue Jays, but it did go out of bounds, and so the Titans on top 2-1. Serving now is Kylie Block. Leads the team in aces with 33, and you can see why there. Boy, she's got a wicked serve, and there's a kill by Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown, a 5'8" junior outside hitter, went to Normal West High School with authority. And the Titans lead here in the first set by a score of 3-1. The push by Allie Rogers, too much club on that one, and it's 4-1 in the early going. Take another look at it there, too much. The head coach, Julie Hall, in her 24th season as the head coach of the Blue Jays, and that is a service ace. Take another look at it here, the high toss, and that one just in, says the line judge, so it is now 5-1. 34th ace of the season for Block. And there's Lundeen getting the kill for Elmhurst to make it 5-2, and that kind of stops the bleeding. The head coach for Illinois Wesleyan, Kim Nelson-Brown, in her 22nd year as the head coach. So two veteran coaches, and they've done a great job with their respective programs here. 5-2 in favor of the Titans. If you've just logged on, and there's a service error by Elmhurst, that makes it 6-2 now. We are just getting underway here. Early on in the first set, again, best of 5. Illinois Wesleyan leading here 6-2. And now the libero, Rainey Emery, sophomore, gets the dig in the back row to the far side. The kill attempt by Brown, partially blocked by the Blue Jays. Lundeen, yes, the cross-court kill is good for Mel Lundeen, the right side hitter, the senior out of Portage Central High School. So as I mentioned earlier, it is senior night, and the cool thing is for Elmhurst, all of the seniors really have contributed mightily this season. And so that's a great thing to see. Amy Shriver, defensive specialist, serving. Over here to the near side, this is Zerline. Illinois Wesleyan will get the point, 7-3. And now serving for the Titans, number 16, Caitlin Meyer. Jump serve, knuckleball serve going over the net. Kill attempt by Zerline. And Illinois Wesleyan counters with the kill. Tyler Brown getting the kill. But they're all calling a violation against Illinois Wesleyan, so it's going to be 7-4. Elmhurst trailing by 3 and serving. The dig and the kill attempt by Rachel Berkman of Illinois Wesleyan. Zerline, and now it's Wesleyan on the attack, block, going out of bounds, and so it'll be a point for the Titans. That makes it 8-4. Take another look at it here. Good effort by the Blue Jays. They had the block. They timed it nicely. It just went out of bounds. Titans by 4. Wesleyan now on the attack. And that kill is going to be good by Rachel Berkman, the junior outside hitter. Rachel with 263 kills coming into tonight. That's second leading kill person for Wesleyan. The leader is Tyler Brown with 367 kills coming into tonight. So they've got a pretty good tandem. That kill attempt goes long by Kylie Block, and it is now 9-5 as we take another look at it here. Block, a little too strong to make it 9-5. Blue Jays serving. This is Taylor Zerline, the freshman out of Joliet Catholic. A couple of freshmen in the starting lineup for the Blue Jays, and they can't handle that one. Zerline and Rachel Schutte in the starting lineup, both freshmen. Take another look at that one. Goes into the net for the Blue Jays, and they couldn't get it over. So it is now 10-5 in favor of Wesleyan. Straight up the middle, and that kill good by Hannah Davis. And Hannah Davis, 263 kills right now. She had 262 coming into this one, second to Allie Rogers as far as the team leaders. 10-6, Blue Jays trailing by 4. Titans had problems with that one, so it's now 10-7. So we take another look, kind of handcuffed her just a little bit, and it lands innocently on the Titans side of the court. And that one a little too strong. So Wesleyan gets the point, 11-6. Good decision by the Titans not to play that ball. It is now 11-7. Kira Jackson serving it. Rogers blocked at the net by the Titans. Rogers again. And the Titans answer with a kill by Kylie Block at the top. Well, Kylie Block doing a good job up there. The 5'9" senior from Deer Creek Mackinac High School sends it home. Titans back up by 5. Rogers. Set up nicely by Block. Beautiful dig by Shriver. And we got a whistle, and what do we got? Double hit against Illinois Wesleyan. That will give Elmhurst the points. Mel Lundeen coming back into the game. She replaces Rachel Schutte. It's 12-8, Blue Jays trailing by 4. Both teams, the reserves on either side, and that's a service error to make it 13-8. Both teams are standing on the bench. They are not sitting at all. Keeps them into the game, apparently. Wesleyan on the attack, and the kill is good. And that makes it now 14-8. Take another look at it here. That was beautifully set up. It is now 14-8. Titans by 6, and a service ace. Kylie Block. Boy, that's her second service ace of the first set. Take another look at it there. Nothing but power, and the Blue Jays could do nothing with it. And Julie Hall calls a timeout here. 3 straight points by the Illinois Wesleyan Titans, and Wesleyan leading its biggest lead of the first set. Lead is 7. 15-8. We mentioned other matches going on in the CCIW tonight. 7-0 Milliken is at 1-6 Carroll. Carthage at 5-2 is at 1-6 Wheaton. 2-5 North Park is at 3-4 North Central. And of course, tonight's match, both of these two ball clubs are 5-2 in a three-way tie for second place in the CCIW. Two teams winning over 20 matches in the conference. These Illinois Wesleyan Titans 21-6 and Millikin 23-6 on the year. Elmhurst averaging just a little over 11 kills per set. The Titans averaging a little over 13 kills per set. 1.6 blocks per set for Elmhurst, 1.9 blocks per set for Wesleyan. All right, after the Elmhurst timeout, 15-8 in favor of Wesleyan. Rogers. The dig in the back. Rogers was there to knock it home. Well, she was in the right place at the right time. You see, that was pretty easy for Allie to get that kill. And that was a much needed point for the Blue Jays. That makes it 15-9. So we'll see if the Blue Jays can rattle off a few points here. Celine Ushala serving, and we got a whistle, and that point is going to go to the Titans. Double hit against the Blue Jays. So it is now 16-9. Wesleyan leading by 7 again. Raina Emery serving and blocked nicely by the Titans. So another point for Wesleyan makes it 17-9 as you see two Titans there at the net. Raina Emery continuing to serve to the back. Lundeen, yes, boy, she was beautifully set up by Taylor Nurchie. Take another look at it here. See 22 in the middle, sets up backwards there to Lundeen to get the kill and the point to make it 17-10. Blue Jays trailing by 7. Amy Shriver, the libero, serving, and that kill is going to be good by Maddie Williams. Maddie with 187 kills coming into tonight. Titans with a lot of firepower up front. A lot of height as well. They've got several young ladies over 6 feet tall. And the Blue Jays can't handle that one. Another point for the Titans to make it 19-10. Biggest lead of this first set for Illinois Wesleyan. Caitlin Meyer with the jump serve. Meyer setting it up in the middle. Here come the Blue Jays on the attack. That one is hit by Hannah Davis. She's saying it was partially blocked, but the officials are saying otherwise. Here, let's take another look at it. Hard to tell at that angle, but Illinois Wesleyan gets the point from the officials to make it 20-10. And Julie Hall calling yet another timeout here. 20-10, we are in the first set. We are glad you are logged on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay Volleyball here tonight on this Halloween night. Titans with the lead here, doubled up on the Blue Jays here in this first set right now, 20-10. The two losses for the Blue Jays in conference play. They lost up in Kenosha to Carthage on September 27th, lost in 3 straight sets. That was their first loss. Their other loss coming to Millikin at Decatur on October 24th. And the Blue Jays lost in 3 sets to the Big Blue. So both of their losses in 3 sets. Their 5 victories in the CCIW. Well, they won at North Central in 5 sets. They beat North Park here in 4 sets. They beat Wheaton here in 3 sets. And they beat Augustana on the road in Rock Island in 5 sets. So some tough matches in CCIW play that the Blue Jays have won. Couple going 5 sets. Blue Jays couldn't handle that one, and Illinois Wesleyan now in total control of this first set. Take another look. Tipped in the front row and went backwards, and nobody was home. 21-10, Titans with the lead. And that kill partially blocked, set up nicely by Nurchi. It was Taylor Zerline. There's Nurchi and Zerline getting the kill, partially blocked at the net by Illinois Wesleyan. Lead is down to 10 now for the Blue Jays, 21-11. Rachel Schutte serving. One-handed diving effort, but for naught. A nice effort there by Celine Ushella, the junior defensive specialist out of Downers Grove North. Makes it 22-11, and Wesleyan with the lead. 3 points away for Wesleyan for taking the first set. To the far side, kill block. Now it's the Blue Jays on the attack. Yeah, getting the kill is Hannah Davis. Need a few more of those. That kill by Hannah Davis, you see it there, and the Blue Jays are within 10. 22-12. Taylor Zerline, the freshman, serving. Again, we're in the first set. Best of 5, blocked. And just pushing it over with her left hand, Taylor Nurchi. Beautifully done, good peripheral vision, saw the opening. As you see the little dink effort there, gets the point. 22-13. Setting it up here to the near side. Oh, beautifully done by Schutte, getting the dig in the back row. Rogers getting it over. To the far side, and the dink attempt. Oh, nice block by Hannah Davis. Hannah Davis with the block. She had 58 blocks coming into tonight, gets credit for one there. And it's now 22-14. Blue Jays trying to make a game of it, although that's a service error. Way too strong, so it's now 23-14. And now serving for Wesleyan, Rachel Berkman, the junior out of Lincoln Way North. Of course, Lincoln Way North closed its doors a while ago, and that's a double hit against the Blue Jays, so a point for Illinois Wesleyan, 10-point lead. And now here is set point. Allie Rogers with a cross-court kill. Hitting the net was one of the Titans. So it's going to be a point for Elmhurst. You see the tail end of it right there. So it's 24-15. The Blue Jays trailing by 9. Hannah Davis with the jump serve. Oh, the dink effort, beautifully done that time by Maddie Williams, and that gives Illinois Wesleyan the first set as the Titans take it by a score of 25-15 over the Blue Jays of Elmhurst. So they'll switch sides, switch sides of the court, and we will get ready for the second set, and we'll come back to R.A. Fagenal Hall right after this timeout.
I love when people ask me, okay, what can I do now that I'm here?
I'm in the honors program,
Being a part of Union Board,
Best Buddies, Student Government, Debate Club,
Relay for Life,
the Research Keystone program,
Greek Life,
Tri Beta,
Juggling Club,
Student Ambassadors.
Once you get here, there are plenty of things going on. Serving the community is such a huge part of being an Elmhurst College student.
Center for Professional Excellence has a whole department and team ready to help you get involved with community service.
I think one of my favorite ones would have to be when I joined Golden Crew. The organization itself focuses on pediatric cancer. We had like a whole scavenger hunt for them, and I dressed up as Batman and kind of helped lead them through the entire experience. And it was kind of really like a humbling thing.
Being able to plan homecoming the last 4 years, it was really honestly one of the best experiences I've had here.
I don't think I would have been this social or this confident if I wasn't part of the 10,000 things that I get the opportunity to be a part of every day.
The connections that you make on this campus, both in your academic classes as well as the different service organizations or just activities you get involved in, give you the opportunity to really get out there. Making those connections isn't something that's superficial. It's something that you get here as an experience. It's something that is going to carry on for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're coming here to get a degree, but your 4 years in college aren't just defined by that. It's by all the things that you're involved in and the people that you meet, and the way that you meet those people is by getting involved.
Definitely being on the cross country and track team, that has been really great. The athletic community as a whole is really inclusive and inviting, and then having that team, it's really family oriented. We usually have 20 girls on the team, and we're all brought together by our love for running, and our coach is really instrumental in that. But you get to know each other so well through practices, and you're going through all these really hard workouts together. So you're putting everything you've got out there, and you're all supporting each other. You get to know each other on a really personal level that you might not otherwise just by meeting these girls in class. So you get to know about their families and their classes and their goals for the season, and you really support each other. The Division III athlete is kind of the perfect balance of student athlete too. You still get your sport, and it's highly competitive, and we compete just as much as the D1 athletes do, but then we are allowed to be students, and we can be involved in a lot of other things. I know a lot of the girls on my team and myself are involved in a lot of other clubs and organizations, and I feel like at a D1 school you kind of are limited. You can only be on your sports team and then study too for your classes. So we kind of get the best of both worlds with that.
And welcome back to RA Fagnall Hall. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, and we are about ready to get the second set underway. If you've just logged on, Illinois Wesleyan took the first set by a score of 25-15. It was fairly close in the start of the set. As a matter of fact, there was only a 3-point lead for Illinois Wesleyan. It was 10-7. But then the Titans closed out on a 15-8 run, and they won the first set, 25-15. Again, second place in the CCIW at stake here tonight. Both of these two teams 5-2. Carthage is also 5-2. Carthage is playing at 1-6 Wheaton tonight. So the Blue Jays start with the serve to get the second set underway, and it's going to start with a Illinois Wesleyan point. You see from the back row, Rachel Berkman hitting it right in the middle of that Blue Jay defense. And so just like the first set, Illinois Wesleyan scores the first point of the second set. Strong serve by Kylie Block, and that one is a kill for the Blue Jays to tie the second set up at 1. Serving now for Elmhurst. Get a good look at Taylor Nurchie. Taylor, a senior out of Lincoln Way East. Her Griffins are one of the top-ranked teams in high school football in the state of Illinois. Diving effort by the libero, Peyton Caranda. She couldn't handle it, so the point going to the Blue Jays. Or check that, the point going to the Titans. It is now 2-1 favor of Wesleyan. Just underway here in the second set. Emery serving. And that kill good by Mel Lundeen, the left-hander, skying and sending it home. The 6-footer, you see, does a nice job of not touching the net after her follow-through. And so that ties the game up, ties the second set up at 2. Wesleyan now on the attack. Now here come the Blue Jays. Over here to the near side, blocked nicely at the net by Mel Lundeen, and also Allie Scourin were there. Take another look at it, the combination there, and successfully done for the Blue Jays. And now Elmhurst has the lead, 3-2. Ushella continuing to serve. Good effort there by Tyler Brown. Double hit against the Blue Jays, so Wesleyan will get the point. very athletic move by Tyler Brown. Did a good job of not to touch the net, and we're tied at 3. Blue Jays trying to tie this match up at 1. We've got a couple of late fans coming in here to R.A. Fagotto Hall. And Mel Lundeen will get credit for the point. I'm laughing because obviously Halloween night. Here, let's take another look at the tail end there. Some people are dressed in costume, and the latest one was Scooby-Doo coming in to witness this CCIW match. Very nicely done. And nicely done that time as well was Rachel Berkman, but it went out of bounds, so the Blue Jays, there you take a look at the effort by Berkman, goes wide to the right. And so the Blue Jays now with a 2-point lead. To the far side goes the Titans. Tyler Brown with the kill attempt. This one goes out of bounds, so the Blue Jays now leading by 3, their biggest lead of the match. That one ended up in the 4th row, right below us. So serving is Amy Shriver. Shriver, the all-time leader in digs here at Elmhurst College. What a career she has had. And that kill good by Tyler Brown, the 5'8" junior, answering. Take another look at it here. Brown elevating, partially blocked at the net. 6-4, Blue Jays by 2. Brown going with the finesse serve. Lundeen blocked by the Titans. Blue Jays get it over. Partially blocked, and it went out of bounds. Give the kill to Block. Block at only 5'9", but she's got some hops. Take a look at it right there. You saw it partially blocked. And now the Titans are within 1, and now a chance to tie the second set up. Oh, blocked beautifully at the net. Looked like Heidi Digg is going to get credit for that one. Heidi Digg. Great job at the net to tie, or to kill. And there's a point for the Blue Jays. They get the point back. And they get the lead back, 7-6 Blue Jays. Deflected out of bounds by the Titans. 7-6. Elmhurst, Rachel Schutte, the freshman out of Naperville North. Serving. Good effort by Block to keep it alive. Nurchi tried to set up Hannah Davis, and that kill attempt, here's another look at it. You see Nurchi and Hannah Davis, but it went out of bounds, and so we are now tied at 7. 5th tie of the second set. The freshman, Zerline, pushes it over. Oh, beautiful dig in the back by Shriver. Titans back on the attack. Blocked by the Blue Jays. And now getting it over is Schutte. Setting it up here to Block. She goes down the baseline and she gets the kill. Nicely done by Kylie Block. Here's another look at it here. Cross-court set. And Block actually touched the net, so it's a net violation, and the Blue Jays get the point. So Elmhurst with the lead back. Zerline gets the service ace. And the Blue Jays back up by 2. Taylor Zerline with 43 service aces. She's the leader. Boy, only a freshman. Block, yes. Boy, Block has been outstanding in the first 2 sets so far for Illinois Wesleyan. You see her elevate. Goes down the baseline for the kill. She's done that a couple times here tonight. Titans are within 1. We're in the second set. Illinois Wesleyan won the first set, 25-15. That kill by Hannah Davis is good. So the 6'1" senior from Marion Central Catholic gives the Blue Jays a 2-point lead, and now Hannah will serve. Of course, Hannah did that wonderful rendition of the national anthem. And she gets tied up there. Illinois Wesleyan getting the point, 10-9. Now in favor of the Titans. Block to serve, a chance to tie the second set up. Again, it's a best of 5. Wesleyan leading 1-0. And a diving effort by Taylor Nurchie. Allie Scourin backed away at the last minute, and Taylor said, well, I'm going to have to try to dive for this one. But she comes up empty, and we're tied at 10. Good battle here in the second set. 10 apiece. Rogers, and she's going to get the kill. Boy, she really took the approach and really revved up her engines there. And as you see, Wesleyan couldn't do anything with it. The Blue Jays lead is 1, 11-10. Taylor Nurchie serving. Dink effort by Brown. Blue Jays on the attack now. Lundeen just has to push it over. Brown, she goes full force on that one and gets the kill. So yet another tie between these two ball clubs here in the second set. We're tied at 11. Raina Emery serving for Wesleyan. And that one stays in, so the Blue Jays get the point. 12-11. And coming in now and serving is Celine Ushella, number 21. Blue Jays by 1, 12-11. Oh, blocked nicely at the net. It looked like that was Allie Scourin who got the block. Here's another look at it here. Allie is number 18, and she is pumped up about that. Blue Jays lead now is 2. Service error, however, hit into the net. And so now it is now 13-12. Serving now for the Titans will be Caitlin Meyer, the freshman from Manteno High School in Manteno, Illinois. A chance to tie the game up at 13. Knuckleball serve. Dig by Block in the back row. And the push. Nicely done by Rachel Berkman, and we are indeed tied at 13. See Berkman with a cross-court little dink shot there. Diving effort by Nurchie, but she couldn't come up with it. Tied at 13, we're in the second set. CCIW battle. Lundeen and a whistle. A double hit is going to be called against the Blue Jays as we take another look at it here. Wesleyan now with the lead. Both of these two teams, though, will be in the CCIW tournament, just depending on the seeding, and that's going to be a service ace. The CCIW conference tournament will be this weekend, and a timeout taken by Julie Hall as Illinois Wesleyan now leads by 2. Early on in the second set, Elmhurst led by as many as 3. They led 6-3, but now Wesleyan leading by 2. Julie Hall burning a timeout. But yeah, we mentioned that the CCIW conference tournament will be this weekend down in Decatur at Millikin University. Millikin, the number 1 seed. The 2 semis will be played on Friday, and then the CCIW championship game will be played on Saturday. And both of these two teams will be in it. So as I mentioned earlier, this is really a battle for second place in the CCIW. If you're just logging on, first of all, happy Halloween from all of us here at BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay Volleyball here tonight. Illinois Wesleyan won the first set 25-15. They closed out the first set on a 15-8 run. And now we're in the midst of the second set. Blue Jays lead it. I should say Blue Jays trail the Titans in this second set, 15-13. Blue Jays just called the timeout. Now we're ready to go. And that one stays in. And so that's going to be a service ace. Boy, that was close, but it was the right call. Let's take another look at it here. Well, very, very close. Oh, they're saying it was out. No, well, hold on now. It's 15-14. That score changed from after the timeout. All right, now they got it back to 15. Well, the scoreboard says 15. Now they changed it, 16-13. Now they got it right. They gave the point to Elmhurst instead of to Wesleyan. Now a point to Elmhurst. Lundine's kill, and Elmhurst is trailing by 2 again, 16-14. So now we got the score all straight. Titans on the attack. Tyler Brown gets the kill. So it is now 17-14. Saw the tail end of it there. Brown really put up the effort into that one. Nurchi getting it over Zerline. Now it's Wesleyan. Nice play by Nurchi. From the back row, getting it over are the Blue Jays. Here's block. Cross-court kill. Beautiful dig by Shriver. The freshman Zerline with the kill attempt. Here's Lundeen. Wesleyan answered that one. And that kill by Hannah Davis goes out. So the Titans get that point, and the lead is now 4. Hannah Davis tried to go down the near baseline here, but it went out of bounds. So it is now 18-14. Titans by 4. Lundeen again, blocked by Wesleyan. Did it go out? Yes. So the Blue Jays get the points, 18-15. Right there, the official had a great look at it. Well, they haven't given the point yet to the Blue Jays. Should be, okay, now they do. It's 18-15. And a service ace brings the Blue Jays to within 2. Take another look at it. The jump serve by Rachel Schutte. See if Rachel can get another one here. Nope. Shriver setting it up. Zerline. Zerline again, yes! So Taylor Zerline gets the kill, and the freshman brings the Blue Jays to within 1. Another look at it here. Great, great job by Zerline, only a freshman. And the Blue Jays are within 1. 18-17, Titans. Oh, not handling it in the back row there was Celine Ushella. Boy, that had a lot of velocity on that one. Take a look at it there. Not much Celine could do about that one. Good effort. Wesleyan back up by 2. And that kill is good by Illinois Wesleyan, or by Elmhurst, I should say, Hannah Davis. And the Blue Jays are within 1 as we approach crunch time here in the second set. Zerline serving. Chance for the Blue Jays to tie it up. Block. Rogers hits the top of the net, but goes out of bounds. Boy, that was a tough, tough play by Rogers. Beautifully done. She was going for that cross-court kill. You saw it just trickle off the top of the net and go out of bounds. 2-point lead for the Titans. Kira Jackson serving. Rogers, that was, it looked like it was partially blocked, but they're saying it was not. See if we can, yeah, I think that's a good call. 21-18. 3-point lead for the Titans, and again, Elmhurst calling a timeout here. We are in the second set of this CCIW battle. Couple more stats. As far as assists per set, Elmhurst 10.3 assists, Illinois Wesleyan 12.6. Digs per set, a little over 17 for Elmhurst, and almost identical with Illinois Wesleyan. 17.6 for Elmhurst, 17.8 digs per set for the Titans. Service aces, Elmhurst leading in that category. 183 service aces coming into tonight for Elmhurst. 131 for Illinois Wesleyan. Final game of the regular season for both of these two ball clubs. It is senior night here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. Poster on the wall here recognizing the seniors, saying we're scared to lose our seniors, of course being Halloween night. Happy Halloween, by the way, to everyone out there. So continuing to serve is Kira Jackson, the sophomore, out of Forsyth, Illinois. Hannah Davis is going to get the kill. 21-19. Blue Jays are within two. Take another look at it here. Hannah really geared up. A lot of momentum going into that one. And now Hannah's going to serve. Blue Jays trailing by just two. Nice block. And that kill is going to be good by Allie Scourin. She was set up by Taylor Nurchie. Tail end of that one, 21-20. Illinois Wesleyan with the lead. Hannah Davis with the jump serve. And it's going to be a service ace. So that ace by Hannah Davis, take another look at it here. That tied up block and a timeout taken by Kim Nelson-Brown and Illinois Wesleyan. We're tied at 21. Illinois Wesleyan, by the way, ranked number 11 in the nation coming into tonight. Elmhurst, earlier this season, they had their own Elmhurst College Invitational. They also played down in Bloomington, Illinois Wesleyan Invite. Team also, to start the season, went out west to Santa Cruz, California. Played in the UC Santa Cruz Invite. Also played in the Midwest Invitational in Michigan. Played some really tough teams there. They just got done playing at the Benedictine tournament in Lisle. So Hannah Davis continuing to serve. Blue Jays now with a chance to take the lead here in the second set. Block. Partially blocked by the Blue Jays. Oh, but they're saying it was a violation against Wesleyan, so it's a 1-point lead here for Elmhurst late in the second set. Davis continuing to serve. Too strong, and that ties the game up. That service error ties the game up at 22. Again, Wesleyan won the first set, 25-15. Block with a nice serve. Rogers tried to push it cross court, but it falls into the net. As we take another look at it there, that makes it 23-22. Wesleyan with the lead. Big point right here for the Blue Jays. Oh, Krog going down the sideline here is Tyler Brown, and she gets the kill as that ball stays in. 24-22. Set point here for Wesleyan. They try to take a commanding 2-0 lead in this match. Rogers, dig by Block. And we got a whistle and a violation against Illinois Wesleyan, double hit. And so that ties this second set up at 24. So again, you have to win by 2. Oh, check that, it's 24-23. And now we're tied at 24 on that service ace. Taylor Nurchie now, there you see it. And so the second set, we're tied at 24, timeout taken. Again, you have to win by 2 And so, boy, this next point coming out of this timeout is going to be huge. We should mention some of the team leaders for Elmhurst. The leaders in kills coming into tonight. Allie Rogers has 265. She, by the way, with over 1,000 kills for her career. Hannah Davis with 262, the leader in digs. Amy Shriver, we touched on her, the all-time leader in digs. Hannah Davis leads the team in aces with 43. Kelly Townsend with 369 assists. Allie Scourin leads the team with 80 blocks. All right, so here come the Blue Jays out of the timeout. Taylor Nurchie is going to serve. Again, you have to win by 2. The second set is tied up at 24. Nurchie gets it over. Lundeen, cross-court kill attempt. To the far side, Rogers blocked. Setting up Rogers again. She pushes it to the back row. Now the Titans on the attack. Brown with the attempted kill. Rogers from the back row. Boy, what a point we got going here. And pushing it over is Taylor Nurchie. Blue Jays by 1. Here's another look. Great effort, the tail end there. And the Blue Jays now. This is set point. Chance to tie the matchup. Lundeen, yes. Mel Lundeen gets the kill, deflected at the net, and it goes out of bounds, and the Blue Jays take the second set, 26-24. And this match is tied up at 1 apiece. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back for the third set. Blue Jays and the Titans from R.A. Fagenal Hall. We'll be back in a moment.
I love when people ask me, okay, what can I do now that I'm here?
I'm in the honors program,
Being a part of Union Board,
Best buddies, student government, debate club,
Relay for Life,
the Research Keystone program,
Greek life,
Tri Beta,
juggling club.
student ambassadors.
Once you get here, there are plenty of things going on. Serving the community is such a huge part of being an Elmhurst College student.
Center for Professional Excellence has a whole department and team ready to help you get involved with community service.
I think one of my favorite ones would have to be when I joined Golden Crew. The organization itself focuses on pediatric cancer. We had like a whole scavenger hunt for them, and I dressed up as Batman and kind of helped lead them through the entire experience. And it was kind of really like a humbling thing.
Being able to plan homecoming the last 4 years, it was really honestly one of the best experiences I've had here.
I don't think I would have been this social or this confident if I wasn't part of the 10,000 things that I get the opportunity to be a part of every day.
The connections that you make on this campus, both in your academic classes as well as the different service organizations or just activities you get involved in, give you the opportunity to really get out there.
Making those connections isn't something that's superficial. It's something that you get here as an experience. It's something that is going to carry on for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're coming here to get a degree, but your 4 years in college aren't just defined by that. It's by all the things that you're involved in, and the people that you meet, and the way that you meet those people is by getting involved.
Definitely being on the cross country and track team, that has been really great. The athletic community as a whole is really inclusive and inviting, and then having that team, it's really family oriented. We usually have 20 girls on the team, and we're all brought together by our love for running, and our coach is really instrumental in that. But you get to know each other so well through practices, and you're going through all these really hard workouts together. So you're putting everything you've got out there, and you're all supporting each other. You get to know each other on a really personal level that you might not otherwise just by meeting these girls in class. So you get to know about their families and their classes and their goals for the season, and you really support each other. The Division III athlete is kind of the perfect balance of student athlete too. You still get your sport, and it's highly competitive, and we compete just as much as the D1 athletes do, but then we are allowed to be students, and we can be involved in a lot of other things. I know a lot of the girls on my team and myself are involved in a lot of other clubs and organizations, and I feel like at a D1 school you kind of are limited. You can only be on your sports team and then study too for your classes. So you kind of get the best of both worlds with that.
And we welcome you back to RA Fagino Hall. We got a great match going on here tonight. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger. We are just about ready to get the third set underway. Illinois Wesleyan won the first set 25-15. The Blue Jays came back to take the second set 26-24. And so now we're ready to get the third set underway. Serving for Illinois Wesleyan, Kira Jackson. And we are underway here, the third set. Point going to go to Illinois Wesleyan to get things going. 1-0 in favor of the Titans. Nice block effort there by Illinois Wesleyan. Jackson, a 5'8" sophomore. And that cross-court kill attempt by Allie Rogers goes wide to the right. A little too strong there for Allie, and it's 2-0. Illinois Wesleyan with the early lead. Good dig effort by Illinois Wesleyan. Titans on the attack. Diving effort by Schutte. Getting it over is Rogers. From the back row, deflected at the net by Allie Skowron, and a diving effort by Taylor Zerline. You see Skowron blocked, and Zerline just couldn't quite get there. It's 3-0 Wesleyan. And a service ace as that skims the top of the net and goes down. Kira Jackson rattling off 4 straight points to start this third set. 4-0 in favor of Wesleyan. Nurchi here to the other side to Rogers, all blocked, successfully done by the Titans. Take another look at it here. Rogers, there's the block by Wesleyan, and a 5-0 run to start this third set. And Julie Hall has seen enough. She wants a timeout here. What a great start to this third set by the Titans. Elmhurst, by the way, here at home, here at RA Fagin Hall, the Blue Jays is 3-7 here at home. On the road, the Blue Jays are 4-3. And on neutral sites, the Blue Jays 3-7. It's kind of a surprise because normally the Blue Jays do very, very well here at RA Fagin Hall. Usually they dominate their matches here at home, but again, just 3-7 here at home for the Blue Jays. 10-17 overall, 5-2 in the CCIW. As I mentioned earlier, both of these two teams are 5-2 in conference play. Battle for second place because Milliken, your conference leaders, Big Blue 7-0. All right, Jackson continuing to serve here. And there's a nice kill. That stops the 5-0 run on the kill by Allie Skowron. Nice job by Allie, and that makes it 5-1. The Titans by 4. Nurchi with the jump serve. Block with the kill, partially blocked by the Blue Jays, but a violation against Wesleyan, and the Blue Jays get the point, 5-2. Again, we are in the third set. It's the best of 5. We play up to 25 unless we go to a fifth set, and that fifth set is played to 15. Rogers blocked at the net. To the far side blocked by the Blue Jays. And there's the whistle, and a point going to Elmhurst, and a double hit. A violation against the Titans. So it's now 5-3. Each team with 15 subs. They're allowed just 15 subs per set. Can't go over that. And there's a nice play by Mel Lundeen, number 10, pushes it down. I'm not so sure she even got a piece of that ball, but if she did, she just pushed it straight down to make it 5-4. Chance for the Blue Jays now to tie it up. Nurchi to Lundeen, and we're tied at 5. So a great start to the game by the Titans, and now 5 straight for the Blue Jays, and we're tied at 5. Great timeout by Julie Hall. 5 unanswered for the Blue Jays after that timeout. Lundeen, and that's going to be another point. Berkman couldn't quite handle that for Wesleyan. 6 straight points. And continuing to serve is Taylor Nurchie. Boy, how momentum can change. We're seeing it here in this 3rd set. Titans led 5-0. 6 straight points for the Blue Jays. Rogers trying to make it 7. And beautifully done by Taylor Nurchie as she pushed it into the corner inbounds. There you see nobody there for Illinois Wesleyan. 7 straight. Oh my. That one just handcuffed Amy Shriver. Nothing that she could do about that one. Look at how, boy, that one took her back all the way down her back. 7-6, block with the serve. Oh, trying to kill that one was Tyler Brown, but she seemed to have mistimed that one just a little bit, pushed it down into the net. And it's now 8-6. Blue Jays by 2. Celine Ushella to serve out of Downers Grove, my hometown. Block pushes it over. Titans on the attack. Brown blocked by the Blue Jays. Elmhurst on the attack now. Oh, and a double hit violation. So the point going to Illinois Wesleyan. Take another look at it right there. And it is now 8-7, Blue Jays by 1. Service error by Raina Emery as that one goes into the net. 2-point lead now for Elmhurst, 9-7. Boy, this would be a great momentum builder for Elmhurst heading into the conference tournament. They could pull off the win against the Titans here tonight. Zerline, nice diving effort in the back by Block. And Lundeen couldn't quite handle it. Illinois Wesleyan with the point to make it 9-8, and now Illinois Wesleyan with a chance to tie it up here. Caitlin Meyer with the jump serve for Illinois Wesleyan. To the far side, Lundeen, yes. Lundeen gets the kill, the right side hitter. The southpaw is going to come out of the game. Blue Jays now lead it by 2, 10-8. Jump serve by Schutte. Blue Jays got a little tangled up there in the back. Take another look at it here. Almost collided. 10-9. Blue Jays by 1. Titans keep it alive after the block. Blocked by the Blue Jays. Nurchie setting it up to Zerline. From the back row, oh, getting the kind bounce off the top of the net. Tyler Brown is going to get the kill. You see her stay behind the 10-foot line. And we're tied at 10. Kill attempt by Zerline. Pushing it over, Nurchie. Nurchie setting it up to Hannah Davis, and look at the Titans defensively doing a great job. This time they go to Zerline. Block. Wow, great effort by Shriver in the back. Oh, what a volley we got going here. Blocked by the Blue Jays. And that one hit into the net by Berkman, and the Blue Jays get the well-deserved point. Wow. Berkman didn't quite get up. She was running out of gas, it looked like there. So Blue Jays now recapture the lead, 11-10. Again, we are in the third set. The match is tied at 1. Thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Happy Halloween, everybody. That kill good by Berkman. And Rachel says, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. She gets the kill. We're tied at 11, and now Berkman is going to serve. And a whistle and a violation against Illinois Wesleyan gives the point to Elmhurst and a 1-point lead for the Blue Jays, 12-11. Back into the game, Allie Skowron as she lines up in the front row for the Blue Jays. Hannah Davis with the serve. Rogers, and we got a whistle and a violation here against the Blue Jays. Gives Illinois Wesleyan the point, and we're tied at 12. 12 apiece here in the third set. Jackson, remember she rattled off 5 straight points to start this match, to start this set. Kill good by Annie Cummings, the senior right sider out of Providence Catholic. Her hometown of Lomont. Providence Catholic, of course, in New Lenox. 13-12, Wesleyan by 1. And another cross-court kill by Cummings. Take another look. Cummings set up there, the bottom left-hand part of your screen, sends it home. 14-12. Jackson to serve. Both teams realizing how important this set is in this match. Each team trying to take a 2-1 lead. Little moisture on the court. Amy Shriver doing the honors of getting things dried up. And I think we're ready to go here. And that double hit violation against Illinois Wesleyan gives the Blue Jays the point. Wesleyan leading by 1, 14-13, midway through this third set. It is senior night here tonight, final game of the regular season for both ball clubs. Pushing it over, oh, nice effort that time by Tyler Brown. Cross-court kill attempt by Cummings. Blue Jays on the attack. Lundeen blocked at the net, and a violation against the Blue Jays, and Wesleyan gets the point. 15-13, Titans by 2. Jump serve by Block. Boy, did she get a lot on that. Block with the dig. Brown pushes it over. Lundeen, yes, that stays in, and Lundeen will get the kill. It's 15-14. See Lundeen really wind up and send that one home. So coming in, serving now, Celine Ushella. 5'11" junior. She'll be back next year for Julie Hall. Brown, too strong. Oh, they're saying it was blocked. Yeah, they're saying it was deflected at the net. So Wesleyan gets the point. 16-14. Titans by 2. Raina Emery serving. Lundeen. Good dig by Jackson. Skowron. Oh, nice save by Block. And push it over is Jackson. Lundeen with the kill. Taylor Nurchi set her up beautifully. See if we can take another look at it here. Yep, Nurchi to the back, and Lundeen knows what to do with it. Blue Jays serving. This is Amy Shriver, and a chance for the Blue Jays to tie this one up. And she does on that service ace. Shriver's service ace ties this set up at 16. 16 apiece. Oh, that hits the top of that and goes down. Unforced error gives the Titans a point, 17-16. Boy, that came at a bad time of this match. Meyer to serve for the Titans. Over here to the near side, Zerline. Too strong. 18-16. Good call there by the line judge. Meyer continuing to serve. Titans lead is 2. Skims the top of the net, and it's a service ace. Huge point for Caitlin Meyer. Only a freshman. She gets the service ace, and Julie Hall calls a timeout. Titans by 3. Should mention the assistants for Julie Hall, Lindsey Johnson, Danielle Mikos, Marco Quintana, and Carrington Bell are your assistants. For Julie Hall, the assistants for Kim Nelson Brown, Mary Fromm, Terry Quackenbush, Tony Gilwa, Ryan Raycraft, Hannah Detterding, and Maggie Nelson. Illinois Wesleyan ranked number 11 coming into tonight. Julie Hall seeing this third set get away just a little bit and calls a really good timeout here. Illinois Wesleyan, if you remember, jumped out to a 5-0 start in this third set. And then 7 straight points for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst led it 7-5, and we've been nip and tuck throughout. But the Titans now lead it by 3, 19-16, and the Blue Jays, after the timeout, it's Meyer to serve. And a service ace, wow. Boy, that's tough if you're the Blue Jays. Coming out of the timeout, you get an ace put on you. And Caitlin Meyer continuing to serve. It's a 4-point lead for Wesleyan. Titans on the attack, block from the back row. Oh, Hannah Davis, she was thinking about going for it, and then she kind of hesitated. You see the hesitation right there. And the point to Illinois Wesleyan to make it 21-16, a 5-point lead. Nurchi trying to set it up to Lundeen. Oh, it's beautifully blocked by Illinois Wesleyan. Boy, that was well timed, and it stayed in bounds. Blue Jays couldn't handle it. 22-16 now. Meyer will serve. Back in the game is Amy Shriver along with Allie Rogers. Rogers sets up in the back row. Hannah Davis pushes it over. Wesleyan's Brown gets it over. Now it's the Blue Jays on the attack. Lundeen blocked. Titans setting it up here to the near side to Berkman. Nurchi coming up the middle was Rogers. Brown blocked by the Blue Jays. Nicely done. Over the middle, it's blocked. Hannah Davis pushes it over. Brown gets it over for Wesleyan. Lundeen again. And that dig, Brown gets it over. What a point. Lundeen off the net. Hannah Davis, yes, gets the kill. Wow. That point literally lasted about 2 minutes. The result is a Blue Jay kill and a point, 22-17. Serving, shooting, and there's another kill by Hannah Davis. Blue Jays are within 4. Davis didn't have to do much with that one, just slap it down. Shooty again with the serve. Oh, Amy Shriver couldn't quite handle that one. She says, my fault. And we move on, 23-18. 5-point lead for the Titans. This is Tyler Brown to serve. Blocked at the net, goes out of bounds, and the point can go to Wesleyan. So now match point here, 24-18. You see it go out of bounds? Match point, serving Tyler Brown. Oh, the Blue Jays couldn't handle that. A service ace ends the third set. Illinois Wesleyan comes back to take the third set by a score of 25-18. So now Wesleyan leads this match 2-1 as we go to a fourth set here. The Blue Jays hoping that they can send this one to the fifth set. They trail in the match, 2-1, and we'll take a timeout. Be back right after this.
Originally, like, it was a breath of fresh air. Like, I'm alone. What am I gonna do? Like, what could I possibly do? What's ahead for me? And once I got on campus, I just excelled. Like, I utilized all my resources coming here. It was a program called Direct Connect, which was like a minority program to get students like situated with the campus 2 weeks before school started. So I actually lived on campus 2 weeks before. I went to seminars, which actually helped us get acquainted to the long campus hours. The teachers that were in the seminars were actually going to be our teachers that were on campus. So we have something here called the first year seminar, which not only is supposed to promote growth within the freshmen, but also serve as like a guidance or a type of direction for their first time here. And like, they were ecstatic. Like, they helped me, they gravitated towards me, and I actually use them as a stepping stone even now in senior year. Growing up, like, I did not have that type of support. In high school, you think like, oh, like, you can stay after class, but what will other students think? I think once I got here, it was more so like, what do I want? Like, just having a drive, a motivation to like go forth and actually reach out for help or ask for help.
There's always a new experience like right around the corner. I didn't plan on running here. And then, like, right before school started, I emailed Coach Eric Gouda. I sort of have been running this summer, and I've always been a runner. What if I joined the team? And he was, like, so excited about it, and he was just very welcoming about it. So the fact that I came into the school with, like, 17 other people that were runners, and I had something to relate with, that was awesome. Since we're all D3 athletes, school comes first, athletes come second. But at the same time, we're playing that role 24/7, and it's really helpful that like I don't just have this cross-country family. I have all the athletes here on campus that I know I can like relate to in some way. There's so many opportunities here that, you know, help you push you in the right direction, and there's always someone to help you along the way and support you and be your friend and also be your professor and also be your coach and be your mentor. And there's just so many different roles that you can connect one-on-one with everyone.
And we welcome you back here to R.A. Fagenal Hall, Blue Jay Volleyball. My name is Mark Kruger. We're delighted that you have logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Boy, what a thrilling match we've got here. Illinois Wesleyan leads the match 2-1. We are about ready to begin the fourth set. Let me recap it for you. Illinois Wesleyan won the first set 25-18. to 15. The Blue Jays came back strong and took the second set, 26-24. But Wesleyan won the third set, 25-18. So it is a 2-set-to-1 advantage for Illinois Wesleyan, and we're just about ready to get set for set number 4. If the Blue Jays can pull off this set, we would have a deciding 5th set, and that would be played up to 15. Happy Halloween, by the way, from all of us here at Elmhurst College. 4th set underway here from R.A. Fagginal Hall. And that kill attempt good for Allie Rogers. Partially blocked, going out of bounds, so good start to this 4th set for the Blue Jays, 1-0. Elmhurst with the lead. Titans push it over. Now the Blue Jays should have something here. Oh, Skowron backs up and hits that one into the net. Take another look, and we're tied at 1. Kylie Block, she's got a wicked serve here, folks. Nice dig that time by Shriver. Block, Shriver with the dig. Diving effort by Zerline, and she couldn't come up with it. 2-1 in favor of Illinois Wesleyan. You have to like the hustle, though, by the freshman. Taylor Zerline, 2-1. Illinois Wesleyan. Block with another great serve. And there's Rogers, she gets the kill. Allie Rogers, the leader of this Elmhurst team in kills. She had 265 coming into tonight. Her and Hannah Davis, your 2 team leaders. We're tied at 2 here in the 4th set. And the kill and the point going to Illinois Wesleyan. Maddie Williams gets it over. Williams, the 6-footer, junior out of Normal West High School. 3-2 Wesleyan with the lead. Rogers, boy, she's starting to heat up just a little bit, putting together a couple of nice kills. This one, she comes straight up the middle, stays behind that 10-foot line. And we're tied at 3. 3rd tie of this 4th set. Lundine's kill goes long. And so it's now 4-3 in favor of Illinois Wesleyan. Caitlin Meyer, number 16, with the jump serve. Oh, nice job by Allie Skowron to send that one home with authority. She's going to come out of the game. There's Skowron, nicely done. Hannah Davis is going to check in for her. 4 ties already here in this 4th set. And a service ace by Amy Shriver gives the Blue Jays the lead. 5-4 Elmhurst. Set number 4. Blue Jays couldn't handle that kill by Rachel Berkman. And we're tied at 5. 5th tie now of this 4th set. Davis. Nope, instead they go to Lundeen here in the bottom. I thought they were going to set up for Hannah Davis on the top, but instead it went to Mel Lundeen there in the bottom left-hand part of your monitor. Blue Jays back up by 1. Coming in to serve now is Rachel Schutte. See if the Blue Jays can go on a little bit of a run here. And that one is out according to the line judge. So a point for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst by 2. just barely out. Good call by the official. And a service ace by Schutte. There you go. Good job, Rachel. Blue Jays up by 3 now, 8-5. Its biggest lead of this 4th set. And that one goes out. So it's now a 4-point lead. And I'm not sure if Coach Kim Nelson-Brown is going to burn a timeout. She does not. Jessica McCall, number 4, into the game for Illinois Wesleyan. Well, there's a kill by Heidi Dagg. So that kill gives the Titans a 3-point deficit, trailing 9-6. Davis partially blocked by Wesleyan, and it goes out of bounds off of the Blue Jays. Nice block effort there by the Titans, 9-7. So now serving for Wesleyan is Rachel Berkman. Nice block by Katie Davis of Elmhurst. We got a whistle. Oh, what's the call? Oh, a double hit against Illinois Wesleyan. And so it is now 10-7. Taylor Zerline, take a good look at her there. She is going to serve. Blue Jays by 3. 10-7. We are in the 4th set. Illinois Wesleyan leads the match 2-1. Block. Davis over to Rogers. Titans get it over somehow. Unbelievable. Now it's the Blue Jays on the attack. To the far side, it's Rogers. Ellie Rogers puts it away for the Blue Jays. The lead is now 4. And a timeout taken there, now by Kim Nelson-Brown. And the Blue Jays lead is 4, 11-7. Again, a great match here. We thank you so much for logging on. Senior night here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. Should mention all the seniors who got recognized. Really nice ceremony before the match here tonight. And all of them contributing mightily. Amy Shriver, 5'7" senior. Mel Lundeen, 6-foot senior. Hannah Davis, 6'1" senior. Allie Rogers, 5'8" outside hitter, senior. Allie Scourin, a 5'11" senior, middle hitter. And Taylor Nurchie, 5'7" senior, the setter, out of Frankfort, Illinois. Congratulations to all of those seniors who have done an outstanding job this season. Something that these freshmen and sophomore and juniors, they can learn from these seniors for next year. All right, after the timeout, Blue Jays by 4. And a point going to Illinois Wesleyan. And the score is now 11-8. Hannah Davis gets the kill for the Blue Jays, and that makes it 12-8. Good effort by Hannah. Again, partially blocked for Wesleyan, but ball went out of bounds. Blue Jays by 4. Pushed over there by Cummings. Nice job of getting it over by Zerline. And that one, well, the Blue Jays thought that was out, and it's not. It's going to stay in. The Titans get the point, 12-9. Block to serve. And that one too strong. So it is now 13-9. The lead back up to 4. And serving now for is Taylor Nurchie for the Blue Jays. 13-9. You see the score there on the bottom of your monitor. And that kill by Cummings deflected at the net. I heard it all the way up here, so the Titans gonna get the point. 13-10 in favor of the Blue Jays. Critical points coming up here. Rogers with the little dink effort. So it is now 14-10. Blue Jays back up by 4. Now serving is Celine Ushella. 14-10. And that one handcuffed Brown. And so a service ace. You see Brown couldn't quite handle it. It goes backwards off her hands. 15-10. Shriver with a nice job going down to her knees. Too strong, and that point going to the Blue Jays. 16-10. And a timeout taken by Illinois Wesleyan. Blue Jays enjoying a 6-point lead here, 16-10. We're in the 4th set. If you've just logged on, it is Blue Jay Volleyball. Tonight it's Elmhurst taking on Illinois Wesleyan in a CCIW battle. Illinois Wesleyan won the first set by a score of 25-15. The Blue Jays took the second set 26-24. Wesleyan won the third set 25-18. And now we are in the midst of the 4th set with the Blue Jays leading 16-10. So if the Blue Jays can win this set, we'd be tied at 2, and that would force a 5th and deciding set. And that set would be played up to 15. Halfway through that set, the teams would switch sides. But first things first, we need to get to the 5th set. All right, here we go after the timeout. And that one goes long. So it is now on that service error, 16-11. Wesleyan trailing by 5. 16-11. Nice dig by Shriver. Lundeen. Ooh, now an opportunity for the Blue Jays to go on the attack. Cross court set up and the kill by Zerline. Set up by Nurchie. And Zerline, the freshman, gives the Blue Jays a 6-point lead back. 17-11. Blocked by the Blue Jays on the Brown kill attempt. Well, that one pushed off to the side by Berkman, and so the Blue Jays will get the point. 18-11. Amy Shriver continues to serve. Nice effort there by Nurchie, one-handed. Lundeen. Good dig in the back row by Ushella. And Lundeen gets the point. Boy, Mel Lundeen, the senior, has really come on here tonight, and she has provided the offensive spark for the Blue Jays. It is now 19-11. Blue Jays enjoying their biggest lead here of this 4th set. It's an 8-point advantage. Oh, that one served into the net. So now 19-12. Brown with the soft serve. Blocked at the net by Wesleyan. Nurchi over here to the near side to Lundeen, and she will get the point again. Or no, check that, that was out. Substitution, no, they are giving the point to the Blue Jays, so it is 20-12. Yet another kill for Mel Lundeen. She has done a really nice job. Rachel Schutte now to serve. Schutte and the Blue Jays up by 8. Davis trying to handle it, and she could not. Pretty good effort that time, though, by Katie, 5'8" sophomore, out of Lincoln Way West. (20-13). Service ace makes it 20-14. And a really good timeout taken there by Julie Hall. She knows, she's been around this game long enough to know how long or how quickly momentum can change. Illinois Wesleyan got the 2 quick points. Elmhurst was leading by 8, 20-12. The 2 quick points by the Titans. It is now a 6-point advantage for the Blue Jays, 20-14. And Coach Hall decides to burn a timeout. Slow this momentum down. Hopefully she can get it back over to the Blue Jays side after the timeout. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Happy Halloween, everybody. We have a great match going on here tonight. CCIW battle. Elmhurst and Illinois Wesleyan, a battle for second place in the conference. Congratulations to Milliken, the Big Blue out of Decatur, for capturing the CCIW championship. Just a matter now of whether Milliken can go undefeated in conference. The Big Blue currently in the CCIW 7-0. Milliken is at 1-6 Carroll tonight. So if Milliken can knock off Carroll, the Big Blue would have an undefeated conference championship. That one served into the net. So it's now 21-14. Blue Jays serving, leading by 7. Nice dig in the back row. And another point for Illinois Wesleyan. 21-15. Take another look at it there as it goes out of bounds. And so now serving for the Titans is going to be Kira Jackson. Hannah Davis with the kill attempt. Wesleyan comes right back, and it's Maddie Williams who sends it home. Williams, the 6-footer. Wow, just like that, it's 21-16. 5-point lead for the Blue Jays. And there's the kill by Hannah Davis. A much needed point for the Blue Jays to make it 22-16. 6-point lead for Elmhurst. Hannah Davis, after getting that kill, she now serves. Dig in the back row by Zerline. And that one stays in. Well, it was Zerline and Hannah Davis kind of both looked at each other and said, well, let's not play it, see what happens. It went out of bounds. Or it stayed in bounds, I should say. So 22-17. Again, Blue Jays trying to force a 5th and deciding set. Brown gets the cross-court kill. 22-18. Nice job by Brown. Boy, she was determined on that play. 4-point lead for the Blue Jays. We are in the fourth set. Final game of the regular season for both teams. Davis to Rogers, blocked, but it falls on Wesleyan's side of the court, and it's now 23-18. Well, it's not surprising that this match has been this hotly contested. As we mentioned, both teams 5-2 in the CCIW. Nurchi pushing it over, Scourin. Brown goes cross court, and it is out of bounds. So now here's match point for Elmhurst. Will we go to a deciding fifth set? Blue Jays are 1 point away. Oh, that one stays down for Tyler Brown, and Illinois Wesleyan stays alive here in the fourth set. Nice job by Brown, 24-19. Cummings to serve for the Titans. Good effort by Nurchi. And that one stays down, and the Blue Jays take the fourth set. 25-19. The Blue Jays win in the fourth set. So we'll take a timeout, and we'll come back for the fifth set right after this timeout.
The teachers are extremely approachable.
The one-on-one interaction has really helped me find that passion.
I learned that no goal is too big.
They want you to network and then take risks because that's how it's going to be in your practical life.
They want us to succeed just as much as we do.
More of a learning experience, I think, outside of the classroom.
Various opportunities to really dive into different viewpoints.
Elmhurst fosters that environment of openness and everyone contributing to the greater good.
Elmhurst really challenges you to keep an open mind.
I went to Jamaica for 2 weeks. I came back with a whole new perspective.
They will make sure no matter what your interests are, what your career path is, that there is going to be a resource on campus that is going to help you find that potential and then reach it.
Through research, I've been able to go to all these new places, and I've also been able to really broaden my perspective.
We go in the field as pre-service teachers sophomore year.
I've exceeded what I thought at 18 years old walking on this campus that I could do.
Coming back to Elmhurst at my age has allowed me to see that, yes, I have the potential to do other things.
And it's helped me grow to be a better leader.
I feel like I've been more prepared than I have ever been before in my life.
I don't want to be a blank slate. I want there to be lots of dimensions to me.
I'm going to be able to do something that's going to matter in this world.
I want to be that voice for people that can't speak up for themselves.
Without this school, I don't think I would have gone after those motivations or those dreams.
The people around me and the resources the school has allowed me to reach my potential.
I'm definitely ready for the real world.
And welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall here on the campus of Elmhurst College. We are about ready for the deciding fifth set, and on Halloween night, grab a couple pieces of Halloween candy and settle in. This is going to be a great finish here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. Fifth and deciding set. Illinois Wesleyan won the first set of this match by a score of 25-15. Blue Jays took the second set, 26-24. Wesleyan won the third set, 25-18. And Elmhurst just knocked off Wesleyan in the fourth set, 25-19 to force a fifth and deciding set here on Halloween night in Elmhurst. So glad to have you logged on to BlueJay.com. And we kind of anticipated it would be this kind of a match. Two evenly matched teams. Illinois Wesleyan ranked number 11, by the way, in the nation. And so Illinois Wesleyan will serve to get this fifth set underway. It'll be Kira Jackson to get things going. Officials are making sure that they've got the right numbers in the books. And here we go. Second place in the conference at stake. Fifth and deciding set underway. Rogers straight up the middle. Great effort by the Blue Jays to keep it alive. Blocked by Scourin at the net. Blue Jays on the attack. Scourin with the dig. Rogers. Oh, it just danced on the top of the net. Over here to the near side. Lundin. Yes. Mel Lundin gets the kill, and the Blue Jays get the first point of the fifth set. Oh, this one is going to be a barn burner. Celine Ushella back into the game. She is going to serve. 1-0 Blue Jays. And that's a service ace for Ushella. And for Celine, she had only 5 service aces coming into the match tonight. She gets a huge one there. 2-0 Blue Jays. Oh, blocked nicely by Scourin at the net. Allie Scourin gets the Blue Jays a 3-0 lead to start this fifth set, and a timeout taken by Kim Nelson-Brown. So a great start to this fifth set by Elmhurst. 3-0 in favor of the Blue Jays again in this fifth set. We play up to 15. You do have to win by 2. And there's some of the fans on hand here tonight. ECVB, Elmhurst College Volleyball. We're glad that they're aboard here tonight. We, again, thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you all the action here tonight, and boy, it's been a thriller. No pun intended there on Halloween night that this is a thriller. All you Michael Jackson fans out there, sorry about that. But it has been a thriller, why not? 3-0 Blue Jays here in this fifth set. Elmhurst looking for its 11th win of the season, looking to go 4-7 here at R.A. Faginal Hall. Ushella to serve. Blue Jays by 3 here, the start of the fifth set. Ushella, nice job by Nurchi to get over, and Shriver gets it over. Oh man, Shriver just couldn't handle that one. The kill by Kylie Block. Block had a lot of juice on that one. 3-1. But that was a huge point for the Titans. And now it's Block, one of the Titans' better servers. Scourin with a dink effort. Wesleyan was there defensively. Getting it over was Zerline. Trying to set up Lundin. She couldn't really get a lot of momentum into that one. Brown, and Brown gets the kill. Tyler Brown, the 5'8" junior, has come up with a couple of huge points. 2 quick ones for Illinois Wesleyan, and it is now 3-2 after the 3-0 start for the Blue Jays. Block again with that serve. Boy, that is a wicked serve. Shriver, great job of digging it. And that kill is good by Maddie Williams. 3 quick points for Wesleyan. You see the effort there by Maddie. And now Julie Hall calls a timeout. Boy, this fifth set reminiscent of the third set. In the third set, Illinois Wesleyan scored the first 5 points, and then Elmhurst scored the next 7. Here in the fifth set, Elmhurst scored the first 3 points, and now Wesleyan scored the next 3 to tie it up. What a match. Again, second place in the CCIW at stake here tonight. Senior night here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. Great CCIW volleyball here tonight between the Blue Jays and the Titans. We are in the 5th set. This match is tied at 2. And this 5th set is tied at 3. Doesn't get much closer than that. All right, so Block, the senior, will serve it here for Wesleyan. Into the net. Blue Jays get the lead back 4-3. And now another senior, Amy Shriver, to serve. Oh, and she serves it into the net. And again, we are tied. As the tension builds here in Elmhurst, now it's Cummings to serve for Wesleyan. Davis pushes it over. One-handed effort by Shriver, great job. Zerline now getting it over Ushella. Oh, and it's Brown with authority off the Blue Jay, and it's 5-4 Wesleyan by 1. Cummings continues to serve. Again, we are in the 5th set. And that's a service ace. Celine Ushella couldn't quite handle it in the back row. Take another look. Service ace, it is now 6-4. Titans by 2. Cummings with another nice serve. Davis winds up and gets the point. 6-5, Hannah Davis coming through. Boy, it seems like all the seniors are coming up with big plays for both teams. But this is a freshman, Rachel Schutte, to serve. And that one is, the officials look at each other, out. Point going to the Blue Jays. Boy, that was close. We're tied at 6. Schutte continuing to serve. Just barely getting it over. Trying to punch it home was Hannah Davis. Blocked at the net. Davis pushes it up. Getting it over. Zerline. No, she hits it into the net. 7-6. Illinois Wesleyan with the lead. Into the game now, and serving is Caitlin Meyer. Meyer, only a freshman, getting instructions on where the placement of the serve should go. Shriver with the dig. Hannah Davis. Cross-court kill goes out. Point going to Elmhurst, and we're tied at 7. Allie Rogers back into the game for the Blue Jays. Taylor Zerline serving for the Blue Jays. Brown, and she gets the point, landing straight in the middle of the Blue Jay defense. It is 8-7 Illinois Wesleyan. We have come to the halfway mark of this 5th set, so we switch sides. And folks, it just does not get any closer than this. The match is tied at 2 sets apiece. It is 8-7 Wesleyan in the deciding 5th set. Tyler Brown. Oh, a nice dink effort by Hannah Davis. Good read by her, and we're tied at 8. And Hannah, after that heads-up play, will come back to serve. And that one stays in, and so Illinois Wesleyan, as we go back and forth, Wesleyan recaptures the lead, 9-8. Rachel Berkman will serve. Effort by Allie Rogers. Oh, great effort by the Blue Jays to get it over. Nurchi does a great job. Titans on the attack. And it's going to be Cummings getting the kill. And the point to make it 10-8. Much to the delight of this Wesleyan crowd. They bring a good crowd in any sport. And now some more moisture on the floor. Amy Shriver is wiping things down on the Blue Jays side of the court. And we're ready to go here. Rachel Berkman continuing to serve it here for Wesleyan. The Titans lead 10-8. Nurchi, Rogers blocked by Wesleyan. See if they go with Rogers again. They do. Back row dig by Brown. And nobody home for the Blue Jays. It is now a 3-point lead for Wesleyan, 11-8. And a timeout taken by the Blue Jays. So the Titans just 4 points away from winning this match. They would go to 22-6 on the year and 6-2 in the conference if Illinois Wesleyan can hold on to win. If the Blue Jays can hold on to win, they also would go to 6-2. They would go to 11-17 overall. Still plenty of volleyball left. Good timeout taken by Julie Hall. Again, in this fifth set, we play to 15. You do have to win by 2. Titans currently lead it 11-8. Illinois Wesleyan breaking its huddle. The Titans are back out onto the court. Rachel Berkman will continue to serve. And now the Blue Jays back out onto the court. Skowron, Rogers, and Nurchi in the front line for Julie Hall. All right, here we go. Berkman serving. Rogers. Oh, it goes off the side of her hand. Boy, that's an unfortunate error there. And it is now, boy, that was big. 12-8 now. Wesleyan with the lead and the momentum. A 4-point lead. Berkman, though, serves it into the net. Point to Elmhurst, 12-9. Boy, we'll take that one. That was kind of a gift. 12-9, Blue Jays trailing by 3. Taylor Nurchi to serve, the senior. Cummings blocked nicely at the net by Skowron. Allie Skowron, the senior, brings the Blue Jays to within 2. It's 12-10 and a timeout taken by Kim Nelson-Brown. Timeout Titans. Whoa. Hold on, friends. A couple of moments ago, Illinois Wesleyan leading by 4, 12-8. But 2 quick points for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst within 2, 12-10. Boy, if Elmhurst can come up with just a couple more points to tie this one up at 12, this place will go nuts. On Halloween night, can the Blue Jays come from behind? Taylor Nurchi continuing to serve. Again, we're in the 5th and deciding set. We're playing up to 15, folks. Block. Blocked at the net by the Blue Jays, but it stays on Elmer's side. It is now 13-10 Wesleyan. Huge. Titans now 2 points away from the match. Kira Jackson to serve. She's only a sophomore. Blocked. Setting it up here to Rogers. Brown from the back. Here's block. And Schreiber couldn't handle it in the back row for the Blue Jays. It is now 14-10. Take another look at it there by block. The kill. Or that was Davis, actually, or Brown. Tyler Brown. And now match point for Wesleyan. Lundeen. Jackson. Block. To the far side. Lundeen. Brown couldn't quite handle it. Well, Wesleyan does a great job of getting it over. Lundeen. Block. Point Blue Jays. 14-11. Another look at it. Boy, these Blue Jays do not quit. Coming in now to serve is Celine Ushella. Again, you have to win by 2, and again, match point for the Titans. Blocked by Scoury. Nurchi setting it up here. Zerline getting it over to the far side. Block. And the point going to the Blue Jays. A double hit. 14-12. Whoa, hold everything here, folks. Again, you have to win by 2. Again, match point for Wesleyan. 14-12 Wesleyan. Nurchi. Tipped around, now Wesleyan on the attack. Here's block. Getting it over was Lundeen. Block gets it over for the Titans. Here's Lundeen. Block and the point and the match going to Illinois Wesleyan. So an incredible match here tonight at R.A. Fagan Hall. There you saw match point, and what an effort turned in by both clubs, and really fans from both teams on their feet. They really acknowledging just an absolutely great effort from both teams. But Elmhurst is going to drop to 10-18 overall, 5-3 in the CCIW. Illinois Wesleyan now 22-6 overall and 6-2 in conference play. So just to recap, Wesleyan wins it in 5 sets. The Titans took the first set 25-15. Elmhurst won the second set 26-24. In set number 3, it was the Titans winning 25-18. The Blue Jays battled back to win the fourth set 25-19. But in the 5th and deciding set, it was Illinois Wesleyan winning by a score of 15-12. So that'll do it here from R.A. Fagan Hall. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. We wish the Blue Jays all the luck this weekend in Milliken for the CCIW Conference Tournament. We thank you so much for logging on tonight for Blue Jay Volleyball. I'm Mark Kruger. So long, everybody.